Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Inside Conservapedia, where we analyze crazy shit that conservatives write to not burst their little snowflake bubble. Today, I want to look at the U.S. party switch myth article they have on the site. Now, there are plenty of historical things that are very, very wrong with this. Almost every single claim they make is complete and utter bullcrap, and I'm not here to fact check it. I'm just going to tell you straight up, most of it, if not all of it, is hogwash, and we're just going to dunk on some dumbasses for a little bit. So let's get right into it. Conservapedia states that the party switch claim is made by liberals and progressives over decades, is a political hoax and conspiracy theory that attempts to smear the Republican Party. The narrative, which has been crafted by the help of communists who infiltrated the Democratic Party over decades and who were known to lie, deceive, and engage in historical... Oh, Lord. Oh, honey. Y'all need help. So, while many modern leftists will note the liberal policies promoted by the Republican establishment for a while during the 1900s that dissipated in the 1960s to promote their myth, it's important to note the conservative roots of the early foundations of the Republican Party as no... All right. They are completely ignoring the fact. If that was the case, for a long time, none of FDR's shit would have gotten in, and our country probably wouldn't exist right now because there wouldn't have been enough democratic terms to pull our country out of the economic holes Republicans routinely put us in. If you're conservative and watching this, I really don't care about your opinion. This video is to make fun of you, not address the facts. Liberals often point to Lyndon B. Johnson's so-called advocacy for civil rights to push the myth. Just because Lyndon B. Johnson signed it into law did not mean he had the backing of his entire party. There is a reason why Democrat George Wallace, running on a third-party ticket, took a bulk of the Deep South. It's because you could be a Democrat and be a blatant fucking racist. That's just the reality of the situation. Barry Goldwater, known for being a staunch leader in the conservative wing of the Republican Party during the 60s, is often falsely smeared by liberals as a racist for having voted against the 1964 Civil Rights Act.
I would remind you that extremism in the defense of liberty is no vice. And let me remind you also that moderation in the pursuit of justice is no virtue.
Many reputable historians and political scientists such as Carol Swain strongly agree that the parties did not switch sides. Carol Swain, the person who argued against reparations for Americans that are descendants of slaves. Swain, who endorsed the film A Conversation About Race, a documentary by Craig Bodeker that contends that racism is not at all a problem in America and routinely disparages the Southern Poverty Law Center, and also criticized Trayvon Martin's mother for failing to address the issues of black-on-black crime rates, unemployment, and abortion in black communities. Also compared Black Lives Matter to the Ku Klux Klan. So that is who you're saying is a reputable historian and political scientist. From the viewer who's here to, for the viewers who are here to watch dumbasses get dunked on, that is the level of big brain IQ that we're dealing with. It really is interesting to just see how much the racists that exist within the conservative parties of America. Not to say that there aren't liberal ones. Say they're all for black empowerment, but don't see a single black person or person of color in their fucking friend group. Oh, Lord. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is fun, ain't it?
poggers.